Welcome to 9/16 Tuesday's Homework Help for Bailey, Henderson, and White. Today's homework will be looking at two-step equations. So if you'll go ahead and look at number 1. On number 1, the problem says r divided by 10 plus 4 is equal to 5. Okay, what I did, guys, a little tip is to rewrite it in your own handwriting. You don't write the same size font as the computer paper, the print. So go ahead and rewrite it in your own handwriting. Okay, R is really close to 10. 10 is like his best buddy. They are side by side, guys, right on top of each other. So I don't want to get rid of that first. What I want to get rid of first is the plus 4. The opposite of adding 4 would be to subtract 4. By doing this, it makes it cancel each other out. If you do it to one side, though, you have to do it to the other because you're saying that those two expressions are equivalent to each other. So by doing that, you can easily see that these two cancel each other out. And then I'm combining these two. Okay? So what we're left with over here is r divided by 10 is equivalent to 5 minus 4. Well, 5 take away 4 is 1. Okay? We're still trying to get that r by itself. They are dividing r by 10, so the opposite of dividing r by 10 is to multiply by 10. If you do it to one side, you have to do it to the other side. So 1 times 10. By doing that, these cancel each other out, and I'm left with r is equal to 1 times 10 is 10. So I get an answer of r is equal to 10. That's good. That's fine and dandy, guys, but we really do need to double check your work, okay? Now, you don't have a calculator at home to check by table method, but you can always still check by booyah hand. So now we got to check it by hand, okay, guys? So let's go ahead and look at the problem that we had. We said our equation was r divided by 10 plus 4 is equal to 5. Now the difference here is that you said r was equal to 10. So that's what I'm going to do. Instead of using r, I want to plug in the number 10. So now I have 10 divided by 10 plus 4. I'm saying that is equivalent to the expression of 5. Well, by doing that, guys, 10 divided by 10, 10 divided by 10 is 1. 1 is equal, 1 plus the 4. I can't forget plus the 4. I had a my bad there. So 1 plus 4 is 5. So 1 plus the 4 is 5. That expression is equivalent to the other expression, the second expression of being 5. So 5 is equal to 5. So my answer was correct. R is equal to 10. Now let's flip it over to the back and look at number 5. Number 5 says negative 12 times r plus 4 equals 100. Okay, r's best friend is negative 12, so I'm going to leave that alone right now. What I want to get rid of is my plus 4. So what's the opposite of adding 4? To subtract 4. Do it to one side, do it to the other side. Okay, by doing that, the 4's went away and left me with negative 12. Negative 12 times r is equal to, and over here, when I combine this together, 100 minus 4, that gives me 96. Okay, now to get that r by itself, they are multiplying by negative 12. So that means I have to divide by negative 12. If I do it to one side, I have to do it to the other side. By doing that, my negative 12s go away and leaves me with the R is equal to, do it on your calculator, 96 divided by negative 12. Positive divided by negative is a negative 8. You should have done that on your calculator. So R is equal to negative 8. I have my answer. Now, instead of guessing or going, God, I wonder if I got that right, I am going to sit here and what are we going to do? We are going to check by hand. That's right. We're going to check our answer by hand. So we're going to plug it in. So if that's the case, we had negative 12 times R plus 4 is equal to 100. The only difference now is that I'm telling you, or you're telling me, we got an answer of negative 8. So I'm going to plug it in. Negative 12 times negative 8. Instead of R, I'm going to say it's negative 8. Negative 12 times negative 8 plus 4. I'm saying that that expression right there is equivalent to 100. You can tap it in the calculator all at once, which that's what you should be doing. But a negative times a negative is a positive. Negative 12 times negative 8 is 96 plus 4 does equal 100 if you check that on your calculator. So 100 is equal to 100. So by looking at that, since both sides or both expressions are equivalent, my answer of negative 8 is correct. Thank you for your watching our homework video for tonight. See you again tomorrow.